She's number 1.
She didn't write fuck Justin.
No, she said she was going to, but she didn't. She changed her mind. So that's awesome. So hey, if you want to sign that. Holy shit.
Oh, you're going to break it. That's funny.
And Nick almost ruins it live here.
Welcome back to the Killer Media Podcast, your home for all things horror, entertainment, and movie reviews. I am Nick. This is Tim.
Correct.
Welcome.
Welcome back. We got a packed episode for you today. There's actually quite a lot of stuff to talk about. Like
Quite a bit.
So the official start of this episode, it's already been announced, obviously, on Instagram and stuff, but it's been 2 weeks since you've seen us here in the flesh. So we're now going to publicly announce on YouTube that we have partnered up with the Horrorcore Productions, their team. Woo! This is what we're waiting for. Don't copyright that. So basically,
it's all over that.
It's all over it. So basically, they're a small film company, but they want to do more than just film. They're making films now, but under the horrorcore umbrella, they want to encompass all forms of horror, all media.
Anything that you could probably think of horror related.
Right. So films, TV, music, art, obviously podcasts, everything. They want to create this giant community, which is one of our goals. We wanted to have a giant community of like-minded individuals who like horror.
Yeah.
So now we are the official podcast under the Horrorcore. So we are now one, and we are more powerful than ever. It can't be stopped. So that was the huge announcement. If you don't follow us on socials and only watch here, that's what that was about. So we're very excited for that, and we thank Horrorcore, Justin and Megan. We thank you all very much for allowing us,
everyone on Horrorcore,
to be part of you and everybody in Horrorcore. So that
that includes us. Thank ourselves.
Oh yeah, we're part of it now. We're thanking ourselves. Yeah, we did a good job. So that's announced. That's awesome. We can't wait to see what we can bring to the horror realm with our awesome reviews. That's what you come here for.
Yeah.
The reviews and the banter.
I like to still think that you can make your own decisions based on things, but I'd like to think that you come to us, hear what we have to say,
give some insight.
Be prepared. Like if you were to, like some of the movies we're going to talk about, I guess specific movie.
Yeah, don't go off of what we say, but we kind of set your expectations to maybe a reasonable level going in. We don't want you going into a film that's like you're super hyped for, and then it's like ass. I don't know. We're trying to temper it, but you're your own person.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you listen to us because it's fun. So that's announced. That's awesome. Next up, next week, actually, not 2 weeks. So next week, you already know it's already been announced on Instagram, but we filmed our episode with Ruby Modine. She was actually on the podcast in person. She came to his house. Insane. That was a lot of fun. We won't spoil anything. Yeah. But I mean, she's very nice. She's very down to earth. She's very humble.
Maybe a little crazy, but
a little crazy. You'll find out what that means.
But you find out on that episode.
Yeah.
We're not going to spoil it.
We're not going to spoil it. She's very humble. She acted like we were the stars. Like, you know how some celebrities, but she was like, we were like the stars. Like, she was very excited. So it was nice to see. So yeah, that was an awesome experience. So hopefully there'll be more of that in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you again, Ruby Modine, for coming out on the pod. It was a lot of fun.
Such a pleasure.
Such a pleasure.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
I can't read. Can you reach that? You're gonna have to get up.
Well, why don't you fucking get up?
I can't. I can't.
I can't.
I can't. Anyway, what Nick's gonna bring up to us is what is our plan, our little memento mori, although they're not dead. But it's the memento of the podcast. Stuff to remember by. So every guest we have on the podcast, I don't know if you can see it, lower it. Yeah, good. I don't know if it's gonna pick it up. But every guest we have on, celebrity or not, anybody who's on the podcast, if it's virtual, maybe we'll send it out to you. But our goal is to have everybody sign it who is on our podcast. So in the future, we can remember who we brought on and we had fun times with. So that's her signature. She said, hello. That's a horrorcore thing. And Ruby. So she's number 1.
She didn't write fuck Justin.
No, she said she was going to, but she didn't. She changed her mind. So that's awesome. So hey, if you want to sign that. Holy shit.
Oh, you're going to break it. That's funny.
And Nick almost ruins it live here. Congrats.
I do not.
I do not. You just set it down. I'll fix it later.
Where'd you get this flimsy-ass thing from?
Whoa. It's a poster, bro. All right, let me set a timer here. Starting now. So while Nick fixes that and comes back to his seat. What do we got going on today? We got some news to talk about. Yeah, we'll fix it later. We got some news to talk about. I set a timer. We got some news to talk about. I said that 3 times now. Then we have 3 movies to discuss and review. We have Send Help by Sam Raimi. We have Iron Lung by Markiplier. And we have The Strangers, the last chapter in the trilogy directed by Renny Harlin. Hopefully they kind of set some stuff up. So we'll get into that. We'll start with the news. Evil Dead Burn has an official release date of July 24th, 2026. Honestly, can't wait for that. Very excited.
For all you pyromaniacs, I hope there is a lot of fire for you.
Yeah, they're going to burn it down.
Honestly, there better be a lot of fire in this.
I hope there is. It's called Burn.
What's the point?
They're going to hell. That would be awesome.
Demons burn with a crucifix.
They do.
So,
burn in hell. Then we'll talk about it more when we talk about the movie, but Markiplier's Iron Lung has kind of exploded out of nowhere. It's breaking box office records. It was #1, and then they mysteriously took it off the box office charts.
Mysteriously.
What's going on?
They said it was a glitch.
Hollywood's scared.
We have never know. We'll never know.
We'll never know. I never knew.
No way to track. How are you going to trace that?
Exactly, you can't. A24 has officially purchased the rights to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so a new TV show is coming up first, with more movies coming later, they said. But they're going to focus on a TV. How do you feel about A24 owning the Texas Chainsaw Massacre rights?
I feel like they're going to keep it grounded, whoever they decide to get to do something like that.
So do you think they're going to keep it true to the ones that are already out, or are they going to put their own little horror elevatedness to it?
I think they will.
Like Hereditary. Are they going to make it more than what it is?
I think they'll try.
I think they will, but I think that might ruin it.
I don't know. At a certain point, like,
you got to change it up, though.
I'll separate the classic versus the new one. Like, I keep them separated. Like,
yeah.
I'm trying to think of like an example that's really good, but I can't really think of one right now.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of remakes and stuff, because obviously we haven't had a Friday the 13th movie since 2009.
Yeah.
I kind of think of that remake separate from like that old trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
It has a whole different tone from them.
Right, but it has the same vibes. You know, it doesn't. It's still a slasher.
Yeah.
You know, I hope they don't turn it into like this super thing that's gonna mess with your brain and think about it. Like, just keep it as a slasher. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
But come up with a new story, maybe, because you can't do the same thing
not
over
as
again.
elevated as some of their indie films, but I think keeping it grounded like the original, but still kind of spicing it up.
Yeah, put their own flair to it.
And it's going to be a show, so the pacing is going to be a little bit different. So maybe the victim trapped in the house for a whole season. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be a lot. It'll
in
be
the whole compound.
Yeah, that'd be wild. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to that. I like the IP. It's not my favorite, but I think it has its own niche audience. You know, so.
What do you mean this is not your favorite?
Moving on. I don't have it on here, but I'm going to add it because I found out. The Halloween TV show is still in production.
A lot of TV shows.
Yeah. Everything's going to TV now. I read that it might not even feature Michael Myers.
Oh. Well, okay.
At all. Like, it'll be like a season of the witch kind of thing.
Cotton.
Yeah, why would you buy the rights and not include him in the show at all? It's not Halloween then.
Despite Tim's hot take that the
Season of the Witch is the second best in the franchise.
Yeah, despite that hot take, I still feel that's going to be very odd. Like,
it is odd.
You had this Halloween ends, and then, like, but then you still want to bring him back. So I guess.
But it's a brand new story.
But then
though. It's reset.
At this point, I think the anthology could have worked way back then, but Michael Myers has been established with the franchise so long that it would just feel stupid to start the anthology with that now.
Yeah, I don't think that'll work now. But I think what would be a nice idea if they do it right. Because again, in the movie, in Rob Zombie's movie, it was like fast forwarded into like 30 minutes. If you have a full season of him maybe as a kid, then the last episode of the first season is him killing his sister. Maybe like kind of like a psychological deep dive into him as a child, but done in a much better way than Rob Zombie did. Because you have time to digest it, you know?
Yeah, if it's
maybe
a TV
that
show,
would be better.
You could do that.
Surround him, why, maybe you delve into why he's a psychopath. But don't explicitly say it. You know, keep it ambiguous.
But at the same
I
time,
don't know what that means.
I really don't.
But you don't, yeah,
Michael
we don't
Myers
know.
is good.
But what else are you going to do, though, for a TV show?
Let it ride. That's okay.
Halloween does not work as a TV show, in my opinion.
Yeah, probably
I can't imagine how it works.
We'll see what we'll see what they say that their synopsis or what their
Yeah.
plan for season 1 is.
And the Friday the 13th show will kind of give us an idea because they're very similar movies. So we'll see what they do.
I feel like it works more for Jason than it will for Michael because he's had a lot more lore wise that makes sense. Jason, but Michael, it just works better that he's not.
You just don't know.
Because the whole Thorn thing didn't work out. The
Yucky.
explaining that.
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense.
That was yucky.
That was ew.
Ew. Welcome to Derry Season 2 is officially in the works.
Oh, yeah.
Behind the scenes, it's not like greenlit yet, but the director said we are in the works. They have to write the script. I thought they already wrote the script. That's what he said before. Maybe he's backtracking a little bit, like they had the story in mind, but now they're officially writing it. So they're targeting a late 2027 release, which is a little too long. 2027?
Still excited.
Further, the It supercut that's been in talk since Chapter 2 even came out seems like it's finally going to happen now. And it Whoa. It could come as soon as September if everything goes to plan, says Andy Muschietti. That's really quick because
That's what she said.
A week ago, he said he still needed the studio, Warner Brothers, to agree on it, to back it up. And he says he needs to shoot new scenes, like brand new. And that's a lot of work to do. 6 hours? Holy crap. That's a dream.
Really? Alongside, you going to film new ones?
He said he has to film new scenes.
Really?
And again, maybe they already did that when they were shooting Welcome to Derry, so that killed 2 birds, 1 stone. Maybe they did that and that's what, expedited the process, maybe. But if he doesn't have the official go-ahead from the studio...
Can you see those new scenes adding, older versions of characters from Derry?
What do you mean?
From Welcome to Derry? With the It supercut?
I don't think the show has anything to do with the supercut. It's only in Chapter 1 and 2.
Okay.
But maybe it's changed since then. And I think most of the scenes is with Pennywise back then. Like, there's a scene that was supposed to be in Chapter 2, then they cut it, of him way back in the day, let's say the 1902 one, or 06, at the carnival. He's it's Bill Skarsgård, not as the clown, but he's I guess, naked, he's bald, he's all red, and he just devours a baby.
Damn.
Yeah, very brutal. And he said that's going to be in the supercut. So it's more about his story.
How'd your kids?
How'd your kids? How'd your wife? It's about his story. So I can't wait for that. Everybody knows I'm a massive It fan. So that'll be awesome. Speaking of that, the Monster Mania Con, every single one of the actors from Welcome to Derry will be there. If their autograph prices aren't astronomical. I can't imagine them being that high because they're children. They're not super famous, but something I'm going to get all their signatures on. Then it'll be a complete set. That's wild. But it'll be a lot of money.
We'll see.
It'll be a lot of money.
Yeah.
So that'll depend on how much it costs. That is all the news I think we have.
Yeah.
So we'll delve into the movies now. We'll start with Send Help by Sam Raimi. Notable cast here. We have Rachel McAdams with Dylan O'Brien. Rachel McAdams is Linda. Dylan O'Brien is Bradley. And it was scored by Danny Elfman. And it was very noticeable. Very good score. So we'll start with our scores of Send Help by Sam Raimi. In 3, 2, 1.
8.5.
I agree. 8.5 out of 10. This was a very good film.
8.6.
Oh, fuck. This was a very good film. A lot of people are saying, is Sam Raimi back? But has he really left?
Has he left?
He hasn't done a lot.
I think he kind of is back. Because
I'm thinking I'm back.
Everyone's telling me
I'm back.
Are you back? You know what?
I'm thinking
I never really had an answer.
But yeah.
The last Sam Raimi-ish thing that really stood out was
it was
Ash versus Evil Dead, because that was his first, and he's done
so
some
he
episodes.
directed the show?
I think it says
Or
10
just
episodes.
some episodes. Oh, some
so
episodes.
I don't think he had full
Gotcha.
creative thing on all of it. He was probably there for a lot of things.
Gotcha.
But the last, I'd say, big one was Doctor Strange.
It was Mom. Multiverse of Madness.
Mom.
Which got mixed reviews.
But it had.
But it's horror. It had horror
It sounded like it felt like Sam Raimi.
It had the close up of the eyes. It had the close up of the face. It was very Sam Raimi. So, and the last actual horror film he filmed was Drag Me to Hell in 2009.
Yeah.
That's crazy to believe. Way back then. So he's directed this new one, Send Help. So let's start off with some positives. I think the acting from Rachel McAdams, which she was in Multiverse of Madness, which is why he wanted to get her for
Yeah,
this.
he's probably like, I worked with you. Yeah, you're good.
You did good. And Dylan O'Brien, who was in the Maze Runner films.
Yes.
They both did a fantastic
actually
job.
also my guilty pleasure when I was younger.
He was your guilty pleasure?
No.
In what?
The TV show of Teen Wolf. It's so corny. Okay. Obviously not the what's his name?
Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox's version.
Yeah.
They did like a I want to say Wish version, but like
Wish
it was just it's very like it started off very grounded, but it got very crazy later on. So the later seasons were kind of crap. But like when I was younger, that was my guilty pleasure. Mm-hmm. He was in it. He was like the best comic relief in that. Like he's
funny.
He was like the fun character.
Yeah.
And he actually has really good acting. In one of the seasons, he kind of turns into a main villain because he's possessed. And he turned like his act is like amazing in that.
Okay.
Like between like all the actors in that show, for what it was, like I'm not gonna say all of them were good, but it was he was good. He stood out. That's kind of why he gets put in the Maze Runner and everything after that.
Maybe that's why he's in this.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi does his homework. He's very funny in this. He has this laugh that's like very contagious.
Oh
his
yeah,
laugh.
It's a little pompous little.
Yeah, it's very like.
Yeah.
He's an asshole in this film.
Oh yeah.
Like he's a bitch. So I guess
he's
the basic.
He's an asshole and a bitch.
Yeah.
Because he's the CEO's father that died.
And his father is Bruce Campbell. He is the CEO because he's seen in a picture. And sorry for the dogs, but someone pointed out in threads, I think, that the Oldsmobile is in the film.
Oh, where?
But I missed it, and I asked them, and they haven't responded to me.
Oh,
so we got to watch it again.
Respond to us.
Because the Oldsmobile is in every Sam Raimi film, and I missed it. But I saw Bruce Campbell's picture in his office, so that was cool to see. So the basic premise, we have Linda, who's kind of like the outcast. She gets made fun of. I want to say she's a nerd, but she's kind of just like...
She's a survivor nerd.
Yeah, she's a survivor nerd.
She's just dorky, awkward,
dorky, right.
And not a lot of social skills.
Right.
So but she's like one of the best workers in there.
Yeah, she's good with numbers.
And she gets passed up for somebody else who is just they used to be in college with him as the CEO back in the days. So he was just like, I'm gonna promote my buddy, not you.
Not you. And he's like, go away. And she's like, she doesn't like that. So then he sends her to, I forgot where they're going, Hawaii or something. He was sending her somewhere to do a business trip thing.
Yeah.
Then they're all on the plane and everything goes to shit. The plane crashes. Boom. Now, we find out on the plane that she loves Survivor. So it makes sense why she's good at what she does.
Even in the beginning, when she was in her house, they were panning through all the books of survival. Like, she's like survivalist nerds, but like, I think the pictures were real. Like, she's been backpacking, so she kind of knows how to do all these things.
Right.
So it wasn't just for show, but like, she really wanted to be on this show, and she gets her wish.
She does. So it's a nice flip in characters as now she's on her own turf, and Bradley is kind of the outcast now.
Yeah,
and she's in charge.
He has no clue what he can do.
He can't do anything.
He's got his bum-ass leg.
Mm-hmm. So she's in charge. She's liking that power. She's power hungry. She's insane. She's kind of the villain of the film. Bradley's a victim.
Oh,
he turns into a. They're both. They're both villains, but they're not. Yeah. It's a weird combo here.
You feel sorry for her because we follow her at the beginning where she's passed up. Like she really does deserve this promotion.
She does.
And this pompous ass Bradley comes in after his father dies and is like passes it away from her and prove it on this trip.
Yeah.
And
good.
In a way, she kind of did prove it that she's capable, just not in the way he would have hoped.
Right. He doesn't like being the bitch.
No.
But it was a nice change of character. Of now you're rooting. Well, the whole film you're rooting for Linda, and then there'll be slight spoilers here. But later on, you find out she's just insane because she's so power hungry. She doesn't want to leave this and go back to her awkward state where nobody respects her. So she wants to stay here on the island as long as possible. And then obviously Dylan doesn't know that. And then a whole bunch of shit goes down. But it's very
hides
well
some
made.
Stuff from him.
Yeah. Like they have a chance to get out pretty early on, but she's like, nah, not yet.
I think they have, if we want to do spoilers, at least now.
All right, we'll do spoilers now.
Spoilers. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Mm-hmm. I think the best twist about this is not that, like we see her watch a boat come up,
right?
But we didn't see this house.
Yeah, there's a house.
it's this getaway,
His family lives on this
like
island.
expensive, modern-looking house. It's got like a bunch of like art in there and statues. Like it's rich
Yeah.
people living here.
Mr. Beast.
But like they're never there.
Yeah, they're never there.
But we don't find that out until like the very end. We know that like a boat comes around, so like they're in like kind of like a high traffic area. We're like, okay, somebody might find them, but like no, because she tells him not to go through the what is it, the thorn area,
and
past that.
Yeah. Everything,
and that's
like,
the big twist.
Everything adds up in the end why everything was explained earlier on. And there's a whole lot to go into. We don't have the time to really delve into the nitty-gritty of the film.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall takeaways for me, it's very Sam Raimi. Like, it's very funny.
With the vomiting, the violence.
It's very
the way he does comedy is so good.
It's very animated, but in live action. That's like and they set that up from the get-go, so it doesn't feel out of place. Like when she's building her like mansion out of like trees and twigs, like if you're watching Castaway by Tom Hanks, you're like, well, how's he doing?
Somebody in the theater yelled like at the beginning, it was like Castaway 2.
Yeah, basically this is a horror spoof, funny movie of Castaway. It's the same movie, but it's in a different tone. But it's set up that way from the get-go that you buy everything that's happening. You're not going, well, she made a hammock out of that. Come on, like that's not out of place. But no, it fits.
She made a little hat too.
Yeah, she made a hat, and it's done very well. Everything makes sense. The score is amazing. It's Danny Elfman. It's very whimsical. Like when they're doing like I guess the time lapse of them building their little camp. It's a very whimsical tune. It's very like tropical-ish. It's well done. It's good to listen to. Yeah, exactly. As we go on, the skin detail. Linda's skin. She has like zits everywhere in the beginning, but then they disappear. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, you watch it happening, and it's like,
how?
You're like, you're like the makeup that she had on before to make her look so weird, like not weird, but like just a little bit normal. But obviously, like when she's an actress, then they touched her up, like when doing that, it's so different. You're like, whoa, because she was probably so stressed all the time as working, but she's thriving.
But you're like, she's bathing in the ocean. Like, how is this happening? But then later on, you find out she's been bathing in the house. She's doing everything in the house. That's where all the food came from, all the fruit. It's like, it literally blows your mind. Everything that makes sense. All the tools, everything came from the house. And then Bradley's skin gets worse. He's starting to get all like rashes and stuff. So it's, again, the character balance is there. Is it really a horror film? No. The end is.
Very thriller, suspense, like, I don't know.
But it's more like fun. Action, not action, but like, and I wouldn't say adventure, but it's not a true and true horror like Drag Me to Hell.
No.
The last 20 minutes is like this long chase scene of like kind of slasher vibes. That's horror, you can say. There's some jump scares. There's a wild boar scene that's done way better than The Strangers Chapter 2.
Ooh, yeah. We'll get to that.
There's some jump scares with that. So I guess that's where it fits in the horror. And I don't know, it's weird. It's definitely a comedy. But I'm getting stuck on the horror part.
Yeah, a lot of it is more psychological with the power dynamics. And I think that's where it can kind of lose a lot of people with the pacing, because the trailer gives off the vibe that she's gonna like be hunting him for longer. That's what I kind of, a little bit of my expectations going into the movie. But it still turned out really well done, just because of the chemistry between them. Like it's so believable to where like he feels so powerless. There's this great crazy scene where she paralyzes him. And
oh God.
You think that I honestly think she should have just done it.
She should have.
I honestly think it would have been so fucked up.
Yeah.
It would have dialed it up. Her create like she would have done it, because she threatened to do it again.
Yeah, she would have done it.
For real. But she played a little trick on him.
Yeah, a little trick. If you've seen it, you know what we're talking about. So yeah, the classification of what it is a little iffy. I can definitely see the horror elements, and it's definitely a comedy, so I guess that's where they mix it, but it's more a comedy than it is horror. Some of the negatives I have with this film, there's one scene that I felt was just completely out of place, was when, I guess, she woke up and she was kind of spying on Dylan, and he's like bathing and he's just naked. It was like a 20-second scene. It just felt out of place. Like, why? Like, she doesn't have a thing for him. Or like, does she on and off?
At the beginning, she kind of, whoever she was talking to, I think the parrot or her bird, I don't know, she was making a comment or like talking to herself saying that like, oh, the new CEO, like he's cute or something like she has like a little crush on him, like an office crush.
But it never like went anywhere because she just wants to kill him.
Yeah.
So that scene just fell out of place. And then because they're on the island the entire time, some of it just gets kind of repetitive. Like they build their camp, they're living in the camp gets destroyed. Then we have another whole scene of them building the camp again. So at times it gets a little repetitive, but it's not a major hindrance.
I can kind of say like a lot of it, like in the middle, is kind of like a montage of just.
It's a big montage.
Just the power struggle.
Right. So the second half dragged a little bit, but then the first and the third act are like, oh, they're really good. So if that's what warrants the 8.5, hey, 8.5. It's a very good film. It's very fun. It's very wacky. You get the super eye close-ups, and you get some gross stuff. Sam Raimi's
close-ups done well.
Yeah, done well.
Not overcooked.
And I got major Emperor's New Groove vibes in the very beginning when she's eating her tuna sandwich, and it zooms in on her it's in her face, and then he's looking at it, and then it's very Emperor Cusco to Yzma where he's like, how long has that been there? Like it was very the Emperor's New Groove-esque, and I was like, maybe he got that as a reference.
He's like, what is this?
Yeah, and then he's like, what is this? It's very funny. Yeah,
okay,
it's very funny.
Yeah.
So that is Send Help. I think it's still in theaters by the time you'll see this. Go see it. It's doing pretty good.
It's a long time, yeah.
It's doing pretty good. It's a good film. I would buy this one. This is an movie. I will be purchasing this. So yeah.
It's hard. It's really hard not to like Sam Raimi. Like they're not all Evil Dead. They're not gonna be 10 out of 10. Even Multiverse of Madness was like he has this good style that like he does well.
Right.
Like especially horror, comedy. Like he adds a little humor in there. I think he does it very well.
He does.
So this is a good added addition to his collection.
Yeah, a nice addition to my collection.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, fucking nerd. All right, do you want to go to Iron Lung next? Do you want to do The Strangers? Do you want to go good, bad, good?
We'll do We'll do
good, bad, good.
Good, bad, good.
We'll end on a good note.
We'll want to end on a good note.
Yeah, we won't talk a lot about this one. We'll focus more on whatever. Iron Lung.
This trilogy is one of my not the trilogy. I think the original.
The OG. What about the second original?
That's fine.
It's
fine.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's good. Did it need a second one? No, not at all. I don't think the first one needed any movies after it. But I know Hollywood. They do what they want to do, and they want to milk any franchise that they can.
Of course.
And
yeah.
This is directed by Rennie Harlin. He directed all 3 movies, right?
Yes. He's a good director. He's directed Die Hard 2. He directed what else is on it? He has like
told me this.
Yeah, I know. I got to look it up now.
Yeah.
He's a good director.
Mm-hmm. Madeline Petch plays Maya in all of the movies in the trilogy, and out of anyone in the movies, she does the best. She is the main character, but this one is like what they gave her. Like she does not have a lot of lines.
No, she's useless. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off. Die Hard 2, Deep Blue Sea, and Cliffhanger, and Nightmare on Elm Street 4. Those are like the biggest ones. He's a good director. Anyway, you were saying?
Yeah. So they just really didn't utilize her much in this movie, for no reason, because for how much we don't really like the first 2 chapters, she's like the best part of the movie. Like she actually has really good acting,
right,
and believability in what happens. But like what they've given her was just, in our opinion, just not really that well done. Mm-hmm. And then in this, she's like she's like a shell of what she was. I think that is the intention for this one because
of the shock value,
the story,
what's going on. Yeah. But like it all happens so fast because this whole movie I think takes place in what, a couple hours, 5 hours maybe. It's all in one night. Like it's all one continuous night. I don't believe
maybe 24 hours, like maybe 48 hours at most.
Right. It's not like years ahead. It's not, it's the same story contained. Oh yeah, because she was in the bed at the one person's house in the second one. That I think was a few days.
But I think that was like passing out. So like I don't think it was. I really don't know.
It's at least 20 to 48 hours, like you said. And it's the reveals in this of who the strangers are. First of all, why do we care? We don't want to know.
Yeah, number one reason.
And they were done so poorly. And they kind of like the whole trilogy. Again, like we said before, everybody's a suspect. So everybody's like, oh, it's got to be him. It's got to be him. the Gregory character with the tattoo on his neck. I mean, how blatantly obvious was that from the second one? It's like, oh, it's got to be him. But in our case, it's like, well, it's too obvious. It's not going to be him. Spoiler alert, it is. And the reveal of that is so...
It's so nonchalant
it's just
that
like,
at first I actually was like debating whether this was the reveal that he was the bag masked man.
It was
whatever he's called.
It was just, he's called the Scarecrow in this.
Oh, okay. I guess he's the Scarecrow.
And then when the fuck
is he called the Scarecrow?
In the OG, it's Sackhead.
Oh,
makes more sense. He's got a sack on his head.
Scarecrow. Why are you adding Batman names to this?
Exactly. But no, it's just a throwaway line as they're talking in a church. And I would have thought she would have been like, what?
Yeah.
It's you? You know, but no, she's just like, okay, I know. Like,
I think
it's so nonchalant.
Maybe like, but we don't get what, she doesn't really say what she's thinking. So maybe like in her mind, she really is thinking it's him this whole time. Because he's like the most obvious.
She was very like scared of him in the car and stuff and that whole group of people, but they did like 3 reveals of this character. 1 in the church. 2nd, they gave her the tattoo. They match up. Obviously, then you have to know.
And his comment in the car when she's like freaking out, he's like, I got friends just like with the same tattoo.
Right.
Which is a little subtle hint, but we don't know that until the second one.
Yeah.
When we find out they all have them.
Right. And then at the very end, she's like, take off your mask. And they do it in such a way to where they want you to think that's the main reveal. To where people are going to lose their minds. But like, it's the way they filmed it. It's like so slow. It's like, yep, it was me the whole time. I'm like, we knew that.
I actually wonder if they filmed all of it and then looking back, they were like, let's add the church scene.
So apparently the third film had a decent amount of reshoots after the first 2 came out. And the scenes they added, I forgot, I think they added one of the flashback scenes. And I'm like, the scenes they added and reshot made it worse. Like, it did not help the film at all.
All the flashbacks,
useless,
just pointless. Number one thing about the whole trilogy, because I mean, we could talk about this movie specifically, but we'll talk about this as a whole because it is a trilogy.
Yeah.
And we didn't cover the first 2 movies.
This is one long movie.
Yeah.
It is. That's what the intent was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. They're each an hour and
40 minutes.
30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Glad they're not longer. But the whole reason for them to be the strangers is that they're strangers. You don't reveal their character.
They're strangers.
There's no point. That's the point of why the original worked.
Yeah. And the line of because you were home in the original is totally bastardized here. They changed it because you're here.
Because you were here.
It's like, okay, because the backstory on that is the sheriff is Gregory Sackhead's dad. And then you're like, all right, so he covered up his son's murder when they killed Tamara back then. For whatever reason, why they let him do that because of his reputation was good, blows my mind that he murdered a child and he's like, all right, you're good. And then a week later, his son kills another one and his dad's like, I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was going to come. So let's set some ground rules.
Yeah, it was so nonchalant that he was just like,
let's
you know
set
what?
Some ground rules.
He went Dexter on his son and it was like, if you're going to kill, it's only going to be people outside of the town. And no people from the town.
And what's that going to do? No one's going to be suspicious of that? Nobody loves these people coming in? No one's going to remember them? How does it solve anything?
And it makes sense now.
It doesn't.
This one's revealed that, well, it makes sense. It's revealed, I mean, makes sense in terms of, it's revealed in the second one that they didn't want to call the out-of-state police.
Yeah, because then they'll get, like, witness or whatever, but
the cop is suspicious as well throughout this whole thing. He's just like the way he talks to Maya is just like
it's so
smiling
weird.
And smirking. Like your husband was your fiance was just killed. Why are you smirking?
Yeah, but like again, the people that are outsiders coming in, what happens to their story? Does anybody know they're dead? They've been doing this for years.
Guess so. That nobody
knows. Nobody knows. They have no idea.
They cover it up.
It's so dumb. It's not thought out. It's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad. I will say there was one scene that I thought was done really good. The cinematography it's pretty good, cinematography wise.
Only thing I don't like is
the camera work's good.
The face zooms too much.
There was a lot of face zooms.
I'd say it was really the second one.
Yeah.
That really did it because it was more of like the whodunit. Because now she survived. The killers know that she survived, so we're trying to figure out who it is. All the townspeople are suspicious. That was like my biggest gripe. It was like almost like every time they zoomed on, especially Gregory.
Oh yeah.
Which then I guess was like a hint that there was him. But it was so annoying.
But no, the scene that I thought was really good, and like anytime the strangers are in costume, they have a presence. Like they are pretty scary.
Yeah,
and that's conveyed well.
Yeah, I think
like Sackhead the most.
They keep up with the original and how they like walk and talk.
They're portrayed they well.
Walk, yeah, because the only ones who talk are the girls.
But now everyone
in the group. But this one, the third one, they reveal that it's Gregory. Okay, but then he puts the mask on, and for the longest time, he doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
Even when he's signaling for Maya to put on the other doll face mask, but then proceeds to eventually talk, and I was just like, oh,
why are you talking
at that point?
Yeah, like why are you talking?
I thought it was going to be like a whole persona that he had when he puts on the sack and.
Yeah, he puts on the sack.
Yeah.
But the scene when they walk into the thing where they knock and then he busts it down with his axe and then he just tears them up. That scene was awesome. Like that was really good. Like the 1 ounce of action in the film. That was done good.
Yeah, there was not a lot of action. Maya takes a back seat. It's kind of like she's on like a little trip with them on how they do things.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to take her in, but like Gregory is an animal in this film. The end is the worst ending I think of any movie I've seen in years.
He was horny.
He was an animal. He was like making weird faces, like he was like drooling at the mouth. It was very weird and just so out of place. And then they had like a false like, yeah, I'm gonna join you as Maya. She's like her plan. Like I'm gonna join you, but then he kills him. It's just so weird, so bad. And then at the end she takes the mask. She's going to become the Sackhead. That's what they're hinting at. End it. The movie's made no money. 0. So no way they continue this.
They can't.
No way. Please don't. It's not good.
Please don't.
If I were to rank this trilogy, the best one would be 1, then it would be 3, then 2. And that's not saying a lot because they're all like 4, 5s out of 10s.
Oh yeah, we didn't even give our like I gave it a 4.
This is the 3 out of 10.
It really anything below 5 doesn't even matter the order.
Yeah,
it's
they're all bad.
5.
The first one I think is the best one just because it's a copy of the OG, just done worse. But at least it has that essence of the first film.
Yeah.
The second movie is a 90-minute chase scene that has 0 story, and the third one it's just a mess. But at least it's not a chase scene.
Yeah, and I'll leave it at like, why take a good trilogy? Why take a movie that already had like two movies or 3 or whatever, and then make another trilogy that like that was so unnecessary? The reason why it works in the first one is because you don't reveal that it's the killer, or what their motive is, just because they were home, as one of the killers states. And then the OG characters, at the beginning, it's revealed that their relationship is on a decline. They are not very friendly with each other. They're kind of amicable. But then this is kind of like what is kind of supposed to bring them together, and shit still goes down. But in this, it was more of like an upbeat, fiance, they're going to be married and stuff. Right. And I just don't think that works as good. It's not as tragic. No. I think bringing them together, it makes more sense instead of just like the upbeat at first, and then it's both tragic, but it still doesn't work here.
I agree. So it's The Stranger. That was bad.
That was,
but we had to see it.
Definitely a stranger to me.
We had to see it. All right, now we'll end with a good film, Iron Lung, by legendary YouTuber Markiplier, who directed it, produced it, wrote it, acted in it, and self-financed.
Markiplier, come right out. No, okay.
Yeah, come on the podcast. Come on, let's talk about it. He did everything.
No, I was claiming he was like right there waiting.
Oh, get on board. Yeah, he's right here. He's off frame.
He's right there.
Yeah. We just bring in a cardboard cutout.
Just trust us.
Just trust us. He's there, but he doesn't want to be on film.
Just trust us.
He's here. Hello, everybody. My name is Mark. Okay. He's there. Yeah, like I said, he did everything on this film. Obviously, he had help, but he did everything. He self-financed it, $3 million.
I mean, it works when you only have a certain amount of actors in there.
Right. So. He's really one actor. There's like 3, So
a lot of it's voice.
Yeah. So he doesn't have to follow the Hollywood norms. It's a personal indie film, so he can do whatever he wants. So that's why it was good. It was original. It's based off a video game, but it's not. There's no Hollywood norms here. Like it's very just indie. It's very Markiplier. It's the game. Now I couldn't stand the game. I can't play the game. I think it's boring as hell. However, watching it, I think the lore kind of took me in. It was kind of very intriguing. This is a very long film. It's 2.5 hours, I think.
Yeah.
But it feels like 3.5.
It still is way more watchable than The Strangers.
Yes.
And Return to Silent Hill.
Something
like it was more enjoyable.
Yeah. It's like The Plague that we talked about. Something about it like just kept my interest going. Like I needed to see the end. And I really enjoyed it. I think his performance was pretty good. It wasn't great, but I think it was pretty good. And it got better as it went on. He did a really good job when he had to like get angry and emotional. That's like I guess where his best performance came out.
He does get angry in a lot of his videos, I think. So kind of helps. He's already got that.
Mm-hmm. Some of his normal speaking lines, I guess, were just kind of just fine, whatever. But overall, pretty good. And then just as a whole, this is like a massive achievement in indie filmmaking. That I mean, Hollywood, these AAA movies and stuff, they need to like study what's happening here, because their movies are not doing so good. Hollywood in general, they're not making money. People aren't going to see it. They're watching this.
There's some hits and misses,
right?
But overall, mostly not good returns.
In the past couple of years, it seems like the indie films is where most people's interests are, and a lot of them are now being put to theaters.
People want fresh,
original stuff, and they're going to theaters. These indie movies, which has never happened before. It started with Terrifier, The Plague, this. Good Boy, like all these films will usually go straight to video, but now they're letting them go into theaters because, honestly, I think it's because theaters need money. So it's like any extra shot they can get, but this is their entrance, and now it's really working out for them. They're making a lot of money. So it's very good. This was #1 at the box office. It beat Send Help for a little bit, which is shocking. And again, Markiplier's huge, but still, to have a film like this that has kind of medium reviews, it has like a 60%.
Yeah, really. I mean, I'd say a lot of it does help that he is Markiplier, so a lot of people do know him, and he is, from what I can tell, I don't know him personally. He seems like a genuinely good person. So people respect him, and he puts in the effort on a lot of what he does. That's one of the main reasons why he seems so big, and he still stays relevant.
Right. You can see the amount of work and love that went into this film. It is like the set is like a 1-to-1 to the game.
He's played this game. He's got playthroughs. So he just wanted to take what this video game maker did and just put it onto a screen. And it honestly kind of works better as a movie than it does a video game, only because the gameplay and like you don't get all this like.
He expanded the lore. Yeah. Like the lore's expanded. It's fleshed out. Because in the game, you have to read all the notes and stuff. Here, obviously, it's explained to you, but in the game, you're just sitting there, like, clicking the buttons, going back and forth and going. Here, obviously, it gets boring after a while, for me. But it was well done.
But I think, anyone who has played the game, if you haven't watched it, like, if you go and watch it, you'll probably really like it, despite a lot of, like, pacing issues, just because there's, like, big chunks of spots where it's just, like, kind of like the game.
Yeah, it's just
a little bit of the same thing, repetitive, but there's so much passion in it, and you could tell that you'll love it. Like it's one of it might actually be one of like the most faithful game adaptations.
I was gonna say that too. It's the most faithful I've ever seen to a video game.
Because we got Resident Evil, but we know that
it's a brand new story.
It's good fun, but we got Return to Silent Hill. We got Silent Hill. We already know how those go. We have other things. We got Tomb Raider. Like they're not like genuinely like they're just Hollywood, and they were backed by Hollywood. They're not like indie films.
Right. So now you have a real fan making these films, how he wants to make it, exactly how he wants, with no hindrances at all. It's his vision. He makes it. So it was very faithful. The set design of the submarine was like outstanding. Like it was dirty. It was rusty. There's blood everywhere. Like so much detail.
He's not gonna have to worry about a tetanus shot.
No. He won't. And it kind of makes it...
Because he's got radiation.
Yeah, he's got radiation poisoning. And as you go through this film, you're kind of messing with your mind, too. It's kind of psychological. Because you're like, is it real? Is it not real? Is he dreaming? At what point did it stop being real? And you never find out. Nope. And that's the genius of it, I think. Because at the end, he has an oxygen thing. And maybe in the first 10 minutes, it went down 1. And you're like, all right, that's pretty quick. And then like 90% of the film, it doesn't go down at all. And then he has 1 left for like 45 minutes of screen time. And then they mention it later on. You're like, oh yeah, he has oxygen. What happened to that? Why didn't it go down? And then it's just like, did he already die? Like, what's happening?
And then it goes up.
Yeah, then it goes back up.
Which
It's weird.
I feel like if Hollywood did that, if it wasn't like a fan or indie filmmaker who did this, I feel like they would have mentioned the oxygen and then like it would have not been important.
Oh yeah, definitely.
After. It's like, why mention the oxygen? Is it gonna play a part? Is it gonna actually add a reason why like he's got a limited amount of time?
Exactly.
And we got like 10 minutes left. Is he gonna make it?
Yeah.
But then it goes up because apparently like oxygen levels in blood, there's oxygen in blood, so it just goes up as the submarine fills with blood.
Yeah.
It's like
it's weird because then like the submarine kind of blows up, then he's in the moon pool of ocean of blood, but then he's back in the submarine. It's like, did he dream? Like, what's going on? It's very confusing.
He died. I guess he did honestly technically die at one point.
Yeah. And if he was still alive at the end, he
technically that's video. That is pretty faithful as a video game logic because if you if you die in the game, you just restart, press the button again.
Yeah, right. I don't know. It's again, this is a film you like experience and not just watch. Like you're kind of brought into it. You kind of feel claustrophobic with it because the space is so small. And what great cinematography in like what seems to be like a 10x7 space. Like it's a very small space, but the amount of camera angles they put in there are so interesting and so unique.
Probably about the size of from here to the camera in the set.
Yeah, it's a very small set. And the amount of angles they find to make it interesting is outstanding. It was very well done. Well shot, the sound design was great. All the creaks and stuff, all the
makeup
water.
And stuff, like he's got, it's disgusting. Like it's great, like I would not want that to happen.
Yeah. Even the CGI, there was some, it's not like top tier, but it was not bad at all. Like you couldn't really tell. Like it was pretty good. And the creature design is scary as hell. Creepy. All those
was it like Lovecraftian horror type thing? Because it's like a cosmic being.
Lovecraftian, eldritch being.
Yeah,
it's like this the anglerfish kind of.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like that, but it's massive and it has like a million pointy teeth the size of like skyscrapers. It's horrifying when you see it on the black and white image. Whoa. Nightmare fuel. Creepy. Yeah. It's a good film.
I want him to fight it. I want that thing to fight it.
Yeah, right?
Let's see if he can handle it.
It would still win. Anyway, I gave this a 7.5 out of 10.
I did as well.
He copied me.
I did not.
Very good film.
I did not.
I did not. And the movie was doing so well, they extended it for another 2 weeks, I think, based on when I saw his video last. It might be over now. I'm not sure by the time this is out. But if you
sorry. Go on.
Yeah, you go on. I was going to end it up, but you can go.
Oh, okay. I want to add, like, he made this with the intention that even if it doesn't do well, he just wanted to make it.
He did it for him.
He originally it wasn't going to be in theaters, and they put it in theaters.
Yeah. And then it was only going to be in the UK, and now it's going all across the world. The world. It's going everywhere.
The word.
It was going to China, I think.
Bird.
It's going everywhere.
Yeah.
So good on him.
So knowing Markiplier, he's going to put that money to good use.
Oh yeah, definitely. He'll make more films.
Charity. He does a lot of charity.
He does. I think it made 10 times the production budget, which was $3 million, so it's like 32 or 36 million it made. Phenomenal for an indie film.
Crazy.
And a YouTuber film. Other than Chris Stuckman, I think this was the second YouTuber film, full feature, to come out. Yeah, and it's got a lot of traction. It got so much traction that Hollywood took it off their box office charts because they're getting scared that an indie film is making more than their films. Oh, Hollywood, learn a lesson or two. Learn a lesson or two. You got some winners in there, but you also got some losers. Stop with the remakes. Let's make some original stuff. Like, I'm excited that Mike Flanagan, he's doing a remake of The Mist. And, like, everybody's, like, complaining, like, can we get something new? Because Mike Flanagan's a great director. But, like, we had 2007, The Mist came out. He's doing a Carrie TV show. It's all these reboots. And I'm sure they'll be good, but, like, we want new IP.
Yeah.
We want new.
New.
You're
dry.
Yes, those are our movie reviews. Now, January. Each month, we're going to review and rank all the movies we've seen. So now we're going to go through and rank each movie we have seen.
Yes.
In the month of January. Our goal is to see everyone. And we will, but we'll catch them at a later date. And at the end, the year round, we'll mention the ones we didn't like fully review, but they'll be in our ranking.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we'll do a brief, small review on those.
So in March, the first week of March, we will review and rank these. Not review. We already did that.
Yeah.
We will rank the February movies.
Right.
So these will be included in that one.
Right. So the first episode of every month will be the previous month's ranking of the films. So here are all the January films. For me, starting from least to best, the worst, Return to Silent Hill. No surprise there. Number 7, I have Dracula. We didn't review this. I saw it. Nick did not see it. We'll do a little review. Yeah. We'll do a little review way at the end of the year. We'll mention that. 6, I have Primate. 5, I have Night Patrol. 4, Iron Lung. 3, The Plague. Still very high, but I still am thinking about it. 2, I have Send Help. And 1 has to be 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. That movie blew me away. What do you got?
I'm going to actually start with the top 3 because my top 3 is exactly what yours are.
I thought you were going to say it was the bottom 3. And I'll be like, you're out of your mind.
The Bone Temple, Send Help, and The Plague in the same order that he did.
Look at that.
Then Iron Lung. You did Iron Lung, right? Below that?
Yeah, 4.
So yeah, 4. And then Night Patrol.
Whoa, 5, yeah.
Primate.
Yeah.
Strangers. 3.
That's February. No, we saw that in January.
Yeah.
Did we?
Oh.
Is The Strangers a February? Or... No, that's a February film, The Strangers.
Oh.
So that's not in this.
Oh, shit, yeah. I added that by accident. Whoopsies.
Yeah, February 6th that came out. So that'll be in... You got a little sneak peek of where that's going to go. Not really.
Am I missing a movie?
Movies. You should have 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I added Stranger Things.
Stranger Things? Strangers.
All right, time to review Stranger Things.
Yeah.
They're the same anyways.
They're
kind of...
They're the same.
Yeah, then Primate, then Return to Silent Hill at the bottom.
Yeah, no surprise there.
Primate, honestly, is not close to Return to Silent Hill at all. Like, Primate is just still way better than the Return to Silent Hill.
Silent Hill, Primate.
So
I'm off the charts. You can't even see my hand.
Return to Silent Hill is just down below the charts.
Yeah.
Just like Markipliers was for a second.
Yeah, and I don't know if they fixed it yet. Hopefully they did. But yeah, I think that'll. I think that's gonna conclude.
They fixed it.
They did. All right.
It was like pretty quick that they fixed it. Like once people.
They wanted to fix it so it wasn't number 1 anymore. Then it went down. That's what they wanted to do. Yeah, I think that's all we got for you today on the pod. Those are the movies that we saw.
Did you see any of these movies?
Did you see them? Did you like them? Tell us. Comment below. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. We're on all socials. We do daily trivia every day, hence the daily trivia.
Mm-hmm.
Daily shorts of all these episodes broken up. And yeah, we got a lot of exciting stuff to look forward to in the future. Stay tuned.
Make sure you keep up with horrorcore.
Yeah, go on them. Go on their Instagram, follow them. We'll link their stuff everywhere. We'll flash their logo on screen, probably in the beginning of this. And yeah, stay tuned next week when you'll see the Ruby Modine interview. That was a fun one. We had a fun time. We hope you have fun watching it. So thank you for that. And yeah.
Later, dog.
We'll see you next week.